Your love is kind. Your love is patient. You fill my heart with so much peace and joy. You're amazing. You make my life feel brand new. You're amazing. You make my life feel brand new. Jesus, you love me too much, oh. Too much, oh, too much, oh, excess love, oh. Jesus, you love me too much, oh. Too much, oh, too much, oh, excess love, oh. Jesus, you love me too much, oh. Too much, oh, too much, oh, excess love, oh. Jesus, you love me too much, oh. Too much, oh, too much, oh.
Hey, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. My name is Cyrus Gray. I'm the anchor and host of Election Central. We couldn't let this day go by without doing what we normally do on Saturdays. So our fifth edition of our program, Election Central, comes on tomorrow, March 12th at 2 o'clock U.S. Central Time, 3 o'clock U.S. Eastern Time, and 8 p.m. in Monrovia. Normally on Saturdays, we take a few minutes of your time to do an intro of what we're going to be doing tomorrow, or we're going to be talking about tomorrow. So I'm going to do just that. All right. Tomorrow's program is divided into two segments. The first segment is going to deal with something that's been trending in the last week, and it's very, very important for Liberia. As you may know, in November last year, population census overdue was held. It should have been held in 2018, but it was finally held. And the LegIS, the agency responsible for that, with support from donor agencies and the government of Liberia, came out with the final results last week. They published the result. But the result has been met with a lot of apprehension from different quarters, especially the opposition community. In fact, on yesterday, the day before, 7 opposition party representatives met in a joint press conference to principally express their discontent with the result of the elections, of the population census. The main argument was that the figures are now representative of what they perceive to be the population of the country. There are claims being made that the southeastern counties, from when it comes to current president, their numbers were blown out of proportion. I don't know how you can authenticate that, but we're going to be discussing that tomorrow. We're going to look at the census tomorrow and how they may impact the October 2023 elections. Some of the calls that are being made right now is that the results should be disregarded and should not be used for anything more, not the least the elections of 2023. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. To some extent, and we'll bring a couple of panelists who are aware of these elections matters, and also bring the numbers and discuss what the census mean if they are used as they are. The second segment of our program, we're going to look at groundwater waste in Liberia. Since the war, one of the biggest problems that Liberia has grappled with is the disposal of garbage, the management of sewage systems. The Monrovia is one of the oldest cities in the world. Sewage pipes are leaking all over. Remains from the toilets find themselves in the street. In many cases, most of the population, even in the metropolis, do not have access to flush toilets or pipe-borne water. So we want to talk about that a little bit. Talk about the institutions that have responsibilities in that area: Liberian Water and Sewer Corporation, the WASH Commission, and also some private institutions and persons who are making an effort to address some of these challenges, including the cleaning of waste in the Masurado and Drew River. So tomorrow is going to be an interesting section. So do join us. But today, I thought since I have you, I'd like to introduce a book. We will try to do that in all our subsequent broadcasts. I managed to order a copy of a book recently published. The title is The Unofficial Biography of George Weah, The Story of Africa's Football President. This book is it's about $10. I think I ordered it for $10. I've started to read it already. It's a very good read. If you're someone who's interested in reading something about Liberia, it's a good book. Every week we try to introduce one book or one material about Liberia to strengthen your library. This book was done by Rodney Sear, the publisher of the Population Africa magazine. Congratulations, Rodney. We're gonna read it, see what you got to say. Okay, and also we're going to do something tomorrow. There is an African American gospel group called the Spirituous Choir. They were formed by a guy called Earl Nelson some 60 years ago during the civil rights era. They are out of Lansing, Michigan, and they've been doing great songs for 60 plus years. Sadly, they've announced that this is going to be their last year together, so they're planning their last concert. So I thought it would be good to honor them by playing their songs, at least a few of their songs tomorrow. So we end today section our pre-show promo with one of the song, their rendition of the song, Something Inside. Don't forget, tomorrow, 8 p.m. on River Time, 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time, 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Join us. Let's have a discussion on Population Central.
The higher you build your barriers, the taller I become. The further you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can't deny me, you can't decide to turn your face away.